Healthcare is one of the biggest financial unknowns in retirement. It's not just about doctor's visits. It's about the possibility of needing care for months or even years. Without a plan, those costs can quietly erode the estate you've worked a lifetime to build. I'm Anna Burr with Burr Law. Today, we're talking about how your estate plan can help protect you from rising healthcare costs without sacrificing your legacy. Because a well-designed estate plan isn't just about what happens after you're gone. It's about protecting you while you're still here, especially if your health changes unexpectedly. Let's start with the reality that many families face. Healthcare costs in retirement can come from multiple directions: routine medical care and specialist visits, prescription medicines, unexpected hospitalizations, and for many people, long-term care like in-home assistance, assisted living, and nursing home care. And here's the part that often surprises people. Medicare does not cover most long-term care. So if you need extended support, those costs often come out of pocket, sometimes at thousands of dollars a month. Without a plan that can quickly drain savings, force the sale of assets, or reduce what you're able to pass on to your family. One of the most important and often overlooked steps is putting your healthcare directives in place. This typically includes a medical power of attorney, where you name someone you trust to make healthcare decisions for you if you cannot. Also, a living will or advanced medical directive, where you outline your preferences for care. These documents do more than just check a legal box. They give your loved ones clear guidance during stressful, emotional situations. They prevent disagreements about what you would have wanted and ensure that your voice is still heard even if you can't speak for yourself. Without these in place, families are often left guessing and sometimes turning to the court for direction. If long-term care is a concern, this is where planning becomes especially important. Many families eventually look to Medicaid to cover the cost of care, but qualifying isn't always straightforward. Medicaid has very strict rules about income, assets, and transfers you've made in the past. However, with proper planning, there are strategies that can help you preserve those assets, structure your finances in a way that supports your eligibility, and still maintain dignity and choice of care. This is not something to approach with a one-size-fits-all solution, because the rules are very complex, and in states like Colorado, they can be very specific. It's important to work with an attorney who understands how to navigate this process properly. Another strategy people sometimes use is setting assets aside into a Medicaid Asset Protection Trust. This is a more advanced planning tool, an irrevocable trust, but in the right situation, it can be incredibly effective. Here's the idea. By transferring certain assets into a properly structured, irrevocable trust, those assets are no longer considered part of your personal estate for Medicaid qualification purposes. They can be protected from being spent down on long-term care, and they can be preserved for you and your beneficiaries. But timing is critical. There's a 5-year look-back period for Medicaid eligibility, which means planning ahead is key. This is one of those areas where thoughtful, proactive planning can make a significant difference later. In addition to legal planning, some people choose to incorporate long-term care insurance. While it's not part of your estate plan itself, it works alongside it. This type of insurance can cover in-home care, assisted living, skilled nursing care, and the benefit is that it helps preserve your assets so your estate isn't depleted by ongoing care costs. It's not the right fit for everyone, but for some families, it provides an added layer of protection and flexibility. Now let's talk about something just as important as the legal and financial tools: communication. Even the best plan can fall short if your family doesn't understand it. Take time to walk through who will be your decision maker if you're unable. How will your care be paid for? What are your preferences for different types of care? And where are these important documents stored? These conversations can feel uncomfortable, but they are incredibly valuable. And having those discussions while everybody is well is the best time to do it. They reduce stress, prevent conflict, and allow your loved ones to step into their roles in confidence when the time comes. Healthcare costs may be unpredictable, but your plan doesn't have to be. With the right structure in place, you can protect your assets, maintain your independence, and stay in control of your care decisions, all while preserving the legacy you've worked so hard to build. If this video helped you think differently about your planning, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. And if you're ready to put a plan in place that protects both your health and your family, give us a call. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.